Someone giving you advice and tips. What is the best way for you to visit the scene? The first most important thing and the biggest mistake that I saw, particularly as a defense attorney, that plaintiff's attorneys made, was you need to visit the scene with the vision and the perspective of the client. Okay. So when you visit the scene, you want to visit the scene at the same time of day, the same lighting, the same weather conditions, the same number of people in the vicinity, the same way that the client encountered the hazard. Because if the fall was at night and you visit during the day, that might not be that helpful. You might not have that perspective to see what your client saw and to, again, not only ask yourself the question, what specifically caused the fall, but as we approach defenses, you need to visit the scene from the same perspective of the client so that we can start formulating a plan of how we're going to explain to the judge, the jury, and the insurance people why they could not have seen and avoided the fall. So again, factors like lighting, factors like, amount of traffic in the area, factors like that, we need to visit at the same time of year. We have a case right now where an expert, it's a snow and ice case, the expert went out and took pictures in August. The other side had an expert go out, take pictures in August and say, hey, this was plainly visible. You missed the point of the entire case. The snow and ice pervaded the area. You sent us pictures in August. So you have to visit the scene from the same time, the same conditions as when the client encountered the hazard. And then when you're out there, you're doing that because, as I indicated earlier, you're trying to find something hidden about the hazard. You're trying to find something unexpected about the hazard. You're trying to find that reason that you're going to use to explain away why your client simply could not have seen and avoided the hazard. Okay. So when you're out, your first thought when you're examining the hazard is there anything hidden about this? Is there something that we're going to be able to explain to the jury why this could not have been seen and avoided? Now, we have in the consideration, particularly in premises liability, is whether or not the hazard is in a high traffic area. If it's in a high traffic area, you want to visit it at the time when the traffic is at the same level as when your plaintiff encountered it. And this is for a number of reasons, because number one, you're going to be thinking notice thoughts with, would there have been people that would have noticed this hazard too and maybe complained about it before the fall? But also for those of you who follow the reptile, for those folks, you're going to want to be able to have in your hip pocket those thoughts of there were many people in the vicinity. And that reptile thought of, well, this hazard, frankly, exposed a lot of people to danger. And I won't belabor the reptile, but it's important, particularly in high traffic areas, to visit during that high traffic time for you to be thinking reptile thoughts as well.